Hello everybody, it's your host here, What's His Face, 4655. Oh, my name, innit, my other account on YouTube. My channel, What's His Face, or What's His Face 4655. This is to speak out about some of the misinformation, or say people that have rather jumped the gun, by that you could put it this way, that have at least been leaping to conclusions, because some migrants are ungrateful for for being given British citizenship, that it means that all of them are, and there's some people that are not racist, but that are very overly nationalistic, and some people that still blame everybody for the actions of a minority of people. And even when some people say that they're only against certain people coming into the country, whether it be Muslims for good reasons and because of potential terrorism. All right, yeah, I mean, short video, this one. And then when they say, sometimes you just know that by the way they present their information, it's not always what people say, but the way that they say it in general, you can tell if they think something else and that they're really trying to put a different message across to the one they're talking about. Because some people not only contradict themselves, they contradict particular points, but they overemphasise, they're not racist, and then this but appears, and equally that's going to be the case with anybody, whether it's somebody being racist to a British person, whether it be a foreigner that's being racist, or a British person is. But what I do find with some of these nationalistic people who are deeply praise up some migrants and not others, is that after a while, in a nutshell, I'm not going to go into it now, but it's going to be a brief video. I'm just going to show videos of far-right protesters who, are saying things by all accounts that are racist on some random videos of, I put in the title on YouTube, Proof Migrants Are Grateful for British Citizenship, to be a bit sarcastic to people that make out sticking up for them. There's some people where the jury's out, well, I'm not sure if they're racist, or even that they're certainly a bit overly nationalistic by their own bias, and they think that, everything's superior about being British, and even when they make some good points in their videos. And everyone is, nobody on this planet is likely to be a completely one race. As I agree with the YouTuber called Our Hands Are Tied there, I don't agree with him about a lot of things, but as I agree with him there, that, and other people, that it's also a derogatory term, it's dehumanising when people label someone as a illegal alien. I mean, where they came from, is it Mars or Jupiter, Saturn? I mean, I thought aliens were a different life form to us. I thought they came from space, but maybe I'm wrong, Yeah. But you could tell in a nutshell, the jury's certainly out, let me repeat myself, because I'll mention some channels in the next video, maybe in this video, depending on how time goes. But there's a few channels that I've been putting videos on. One channel called History Debunked, or The History Debunked. I think it's just called History Debunked, who is an elderly British man. And after a while, the jury's out, but I'm convinced that there's some what you call borderline racism there, and very subtle. But I'll go into another video. I'll just play this clip now of this video, because I've got to go soon and that, and then I'll make a later video at another time. But with some people, there's definitely, like with the channel I just mentioned, definitely some superiority there, even if it's not racism where, they wish harm on other races, but they still, or at least wish them dead, or even if they wish them harm. But racism where they think that, everyone else on the planet, including other white people even, deep down are somewhat inferior to the British or the English in particular, even though they try to make it look like they don't think that in one breath, because of just my instinct alone tells me that, by the way that they present their information alone and the points that they don't make. But I'll just put this clip here from BBC Newsnight on the video.
COVID-19 means 2020 will be remembered for one thing.
Called UK border tensions, anti-immigration protest on the rise, BBC Newsnight. And this was from 1 year ago.
But alongside the pandemic, there have been cultural clashes and rumbling debates about identity.
Well, you can come into that. No, I don't. This is a video mode I'm playing on there from BBC. Was it? Sorry, BBC Newsnight. This one.
Asylum and immigration.
There's known people that are grateful though. Not all Muslims are at fault for what some are like.
You're not listening. Now is the call out to the patriots of this country. If our border force and our government can't protect this border, then the people must. At the moment, it is not seen as a top 3 issue. Immigration is way down the list. But if it moves up the list,
A bit more to what they're really saying and that, you know. They start off just saying about one thing and making it, they think some people good in the country is like, say, some people, and they're only, wary of Muslims for good reasons. They're paranoid the amount that they think you're a threat over here, ones that are not even. No one coming into the country but are already over here. And then it'll go from that, but it's so brilliant, everything British is so superior, everything from, our IQ to everything. It is. Yeah, but they're had a little bit more on some of these people. They were a little bit.
Well, some people do.
It's just my instinct, I just
Some people do.
my gut feeling. If I think that be negative, I'm intelligent. Then if I say anyone, whether it's anyone on YouTube or anyone, I think could be racist because some of the jury's out even then on some people, or severely nationalistic to the point of borderline race. But they think that we're superior,
After that, you put it on.
even people not completely against the immigration, with who it's to, there had to be a little bit more their mention things and that.
Yeah, I know, not you mean. I'm not disagreeing.
Well, they say irrelevant things, and that they're too subtle to make it obvious because they're not just that
Well, I feel
stupid.
sorry for them. I don't, what they.
Like, are we trying to keep giving cups of tea and hugs
They
one
are a bit
person?
screwed up,
One person, so we're going to give him cups.
So what if they
We can't keep taking limits what we could take in, whoever it is, not just Muslims,
They're not taking liberties.
When our hands to me, put some countries taking more than Britain. It's particularly Ukrainians were taking more, but not immigrants per se. Germany taking more than we do. France taking more than we do, some people. So agree with our hands to that's fact. That's not a case of a lefty biased or right wing biased.
No, they haven't.
So when history debunks says, we're going to just keep giving cups of tea and hugs, what's that supposed to mean? Wouldn't he want to hug a cup? Now, some people are dispassionate and history debunked. I think there is something in this case. I read some of his video description and like mocking thing. We can't take in everyone, just give them cups of tea and hugs. Well, then that works the other way, mate. Why should countries take unlimited British or English people? That's rather biased if anyone said that. But unlike you, I haven't got superiority complex. None of the fact I've never been racist and never would be, but I'm not even overly nationalistic. Not as anything wrong with it in the right way. Everyone's going to be biased to their own race up to a point, but there is degrees of it. Cups of tea and hugs and things. I mean, what's all that mocking in aid of? Someone's not think people inferior. She's going on like that, and he wonders why people say he's racist. Bit of an old fart anyway, a little bit. Once again, I agree, that's where the left do win sometimes. That ones are that some of the right, where they are far right, make out they're just a bit right wing. Yeah. Oh no, but some of they do contradict themselves. Some of their arguments. Because some of them are just as bloody thick, the far right are. Hands tied in some ways is sharper than it's true. I mean, at least some people maybe, on certain points. No. It's not just Muslim. I know he does stick up for them because I'd make point they're not a race. No ideologist when he said about that. But he doesn't just stick up for Muslim. He doesn't stick up for any particular race, even if it's more black people like the left thinks that, the other way that they're superior to, even against their own self, like some white people almost a bit self-loathing, I know. But Handstein still does stick up for Asian people up to a point. It's not where some of the far left don't perhaps stick up for Asians or mixed race people at all. They think that, black people got monopoly on everything. They're only people that can be victims of racism and not Asian or white people. But I could just, in a nutshell, I read a few descriptions about a few days ago, I've got to say. And they just, by the way he puts things across, not just what he's saying, but, well, a few things he said, that in a nutshell, I think there could be something in it. I think it could be a bit malevolent, old boy, that, is hiding behind. He makes some very good points, and he said a number of things that I can't get him on. I think if he's got an evil side, I hate to say it, Quiz, upset you, because not so what he's done for you, you quite like him, probably. But I think he is a bit racist. I think he is a little bit. I hate to burst your bubble. He's got a very superiority complex about everything British thing the other way. You've been mocking migrants that are decent, and even then, mocking them as though they're over here for nothing. And that's disgusting. If he was coming from a country, he'd talk about Ukrainians in. We can't have all of them in here and that for cups of tea and hugs. I mean, even if he genuinely thought that we couldn't have any more in the country, we couldn't afford it, we're like a lot poorer country and everything else, you wouldn't be mocking people, even then just say, it's unfortunate we can't have them in there. So by saying that good alone proves that he's racist a bit. He thinks we're superior. He thinks us British or British English, cups of tea and hugs. I mean, what's all that about? That's mocking people. He must know himself people are going to pick up on that. Even if he didn't mean it, he's been a bit sarcastic about a minority that are maybe Ukrainians that are horrible over here, that are ungrateful for us taking them in, that are good. You don't blame other people. It's not logical to blame other people for what some people are like.